I'm Tinker Kaiser, and I'm the owner here of the Home Run Club.
I'm Trip Kaiser, and I'm co-manager here at the Home Run Club.
Trip and I, when he was 13, took a trip to Culpeper to see about playing on an AAU team. At the end of our tryout, a guy invited us to a nearby barn. It was probably 9 o'clock at night, about this time of year, and so when we got there were 2 batting cages and about 10 boys inside the building taking batting practice. 2 of them were taking batting practice in the 2 cages, and the other 8 were sitting around on bales of straw or old couches and talking and just having a good time. And I was thinking these kids could be anywhere, but they were in this barn hitting, and they could have been anywhere in the whole country, but that's where they chose to be.
Growing up, I took a bunch of lessons with Denny Walling, and he was just fantastic. Everything that I've learned about hitting is pretty much because of him. I had great instruction, but until I met him, I was never the hitter that I was trying to be. I think I went from hitting under 300 to being second team all region in about 2 years of working with Denny. So it greatly helped me a lot. After lessons with Denny, I noticed my ball started to carry further because I was using the proper swing. It was getting backspin and it was taking off, a lot better. I hit for more power. My average went up, and my mechanics looked better. So he helped me in every field that he could possibly help me of hitting. One of the biggest mistakes that I see kids making is going around the baseball or using their momentum instead of using like their hip rotation to develop power. So here at the Home Run Club, we teach an inside hand path, and we teach you to keep your balance level so that you're not lunging towards the ball.
My dad was my mentor, and he taught me pretty much everything that I know about the game of baseball, but he wasn't a pitcher, and so pretty much the people that I came in contact with teaching pitching basically handed me the ball and told me to go throw strikes. And so I was about 20 or 21 years old when I met Bob Humphreys at Virginia Tech. And I can remember vividly thinking in 30 minutes, I was like, wow, this guy taught me more in 30 minutes about pitching than I've been taught in my entire life. And I also was like, kind of lamenting, like, wow, why did I have to wait till I was 20 or 21 years old before somebody could teach me the mechanics of pitching? So it was a pretty big revelation that Bob was able to help me that much after all those years of pitching. Generally, the typical baseball or softball player that we get in here, because we do girls softball, generally on the first lesson we work on improving their balance, a lot of just the fundamental, the grip on the bat, and we see immediate results on the first lesson because a lot of times just the very basic mechanics aren't being done properly. So we usually will see immediate results on the first lesson, but in order for us to make a long-term difference, we need the repetition to reinforce the changes that we're making. And you're looking at 10 or 20 lessons to make a long-lasting difference. I know Trip, over 2 years, we probably had 50 lessons with Denny, and that's actually also who taught me about hitting, because I was a pitcher, and so I learned as much watching Trip take lessons as he learned. And we also encourage the parents to be involved so that they can take what we're showing their kids and practice the way we're practicing, and make that a continuing program that not just is the day that we're here in the cage, but all the time they practice. We're trying to work together to accomplish a goal.